I could definitely use a cheering up. I'll be there.
I suppose. Until then.
I'm gonna put the most expensive looking flowers on here. Fuck it.
My goodness. You have certainly managed to make a wonderful display with your garden.
You just wait, Bree. Soon I'll have the most beautiful garden on Wisteria Lane. Don't worry, though. I'm sure your garden will be the most organized.
Well, good luck with that. You know, your garden may get you some respect around the neighborhood, but you can catch more flies with vinegar than with honey.
Wait, what? Okay. Anyways, moving on.
Hello again. Very good to see you.
Hi.
So, since our last session, how have things been settling for you?
Despite my son's interesting start, I feel like I'm settling in.
Sometimes the only way for us to see our true colors is to work through tough situations. But it sounds to me like you're taking everything in stride and doing well. Speaking of your son, how was it dealing with your lack of recollection and his childhood?
You have no idea what it's like to be a mother and have no memory of holding your baby in your arms for the first time.
And as time went on?
Well, even though I was satisfied, it was a bizarre time. The trauma injured a key part of my mind, which actually forced me to relearn a lot of things.
And your husband, how did he react to all of this?
I'd say he was a changed man, but that would imply that I remember how he was before the accident. Nevertheless, he was amazing and always at my beck and call.
It sounds like he has played a very strong supporting role in your life.
I suppose, but I just feel like things are off sometimes. I can't put my finger on it.
Well, that is what we're here to find out. And I'm sure that he has interest in you rediscovering your past as well. So, let's begin by retracing the steps with your earliest memories, and work forward.
What memories I do have of my early years are cheerful. It's after that, around 14 years old.
What is that memory?
This is so frustrating. Why can't I remember what happened? I can recall my feelings, but no faces, no details.
It's all right. Just follow what you do remember. Eventually, the floodgates will open. So what do you remember after that?
Very little fragments of images here and there.
It's okay. We'll stop there. Perhaps some time to think about this period of your life will help you recall something. I'll give you a call for your next appointment in a week or so, and we will continue. Have a great day now.
Okay, so there's a couple of things we're gonna do. So hopefully it should pop up. Let's see. Yeah, so, I can take responsibility, but, that'll be for, let's talk to the Scavo kids first.
We're not supposed to talk to strangers.
I'm not a stranger, I'm your neighbor, I'm Mrs. Princess. I bet you'd be a lot more friendly if I came bearing gifts.
Did you see Mr. Davenport? Is he a zombie?
So tell me why you were at Mrs. Davenport's garden, or I will tell her that you were the cause of the damage to her flowers.
No, don't tell Mrs. Davenport, please. We don't want to end up like her husband, buried in her garden.
So what can you tell me about Mr. Davenport?
When Mr. Davenport died, Dad told Mom that Mrs. Davenport's garden was all messed up, so we figured that she must have buried him in there.
What else do you remember about Mr. Davenport that you haven't told me yet?
Nothing, except that one day he just up and disappeared. About a week later, she said that he had died while visiting family.
You know, I talked with Mr. Davenport not too long ago. He told me that if you weren't good little boys, that he would rise up from his grave and come after you.
That's silly. Everyone knows that zombies can't talk. You're lying.
Oh, as usual, I'm recording, so I sneeze. Alright, so, there's 3 different options that I can take to actually kind of go in together. The last time I played this game, I ended up blackmailing Etta. For, more information, please check my other playthrough. But, for the time being, I'm actually going to, split it up into 2 different sections. Okay, so right now, we are going to blame the Scavo kids. Scavo kids have admitted to being in the garden, used a confession to pin the blame on them. This will obviously not show well for Lynette and Tom, but surely Bongo's innocence and the possibility of harm is enough to warrant a small ding to their status.
Hello. I haven't had a chance to speak with that Delfino character.
Well, I did. He maintains Bongo's innocence, but he said he'll try to help me find the culprit.
Of course he denies it. Would you admit that your pet was a menace to your neighbors?
What if I told you that I found evidence that someone other than Bongo was responsible?
Someone?
The Scavo kids. I saw them in your garden.
Interesting. What proof do you have?
Proof. I just told you that I saw them. Mrs. Davenport, you'll just have to take my word that I saw them. Are you dense? I saw them. Then they confessed.
No offense, but the Scavo kids mistakenly believe that I buried my husband in my garden. They even refused to come near my place on Halloween. I somehow doubt that it was them. Unless you have proof otherwise, you are going to have to try harder next time. So for now, leave me be.
Okay, now I'm going to take responsibility. And I actually looked it up, and apparently no matter, like, what you do, she won't ever think that the Scavo kids did it.
How are things?
Never mind, goodbye? Wait, what? No, I want to take responsibility. Sometimes it's best to take undeserved lumps to make up for deserved ones. Perhaps the best solution is to have a talk with Etta, take the blame, and let everyone off the hook. I don't understand why it didn't show that option. What is she watching? What does that say? Secret quench? I don't know, I can't tell.
Hello, how are things?
Damn, okay. Can't we all just get along? Look, I'll help you fix your garden if you let this go.
Oh, don't make me laugh. If your pathetic garden is any indication of your green thumb, I'd rather let the damn dog do the gardening.
And just how are you planning to purchase those precious new flowers you need? Well, I just wonder how you plan to afford another beautiful garden. After all, an elderly widower such as yourself must be on a very fixed income. And I suppose that you'll just have to piece your garden together over the course of several months as you wait for those pension checks to arrive, no?
I make do just fine, thank you very much.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm sure you do, but there's no need to strain the pocketbook now, is there? Everybody could use a little more money to enjoy their hobbies better. I tire of your games. Tell me how much you want to make this go away, or I will personally make sure that you find yourself on the short end of every stick.
Well, if you put it that way, there are a few exotic flowers I've been wanting to add to my garden, but $2,000 is just too high for me. I mean, right now, with the rest of the garden to restore and all.
2,000 it is. Only 2,000? I think you forget. My husband is a doctor. I should have some pocket change to cover that. Here you are. I think you need to reconsider your price.
Perhaps you are correct. I could make do with less, but $1,000 is as low as I'm willing to go, and this is a one-time offer.
That is still too high. Done.
Why, thank you. This will go well towards paying for the damages. Now, before you think you get off the hook that easy, there is the matter of service. You see, there's a beautiful brooch down at the consignment store. The proprietor refuses to sell it to me. Seeing as how you seem so morally adaptable, perhaps you can speak with him and find another means of acquiring it.
If I do this, it's over. This is done. All right, I'll look into it. No thanks.
That's lovely, dear. Until then.
Hello? How can I help you?
You have any brooches for sale? I'm wondering if you have any antique brooches. I heard you might have a particular heirloom that might be of interest to me. I hear you have a particular family heirloom brooch. Give it to me.
Give? This is a store. You buy things here. You trade money for some item of interest that belongs to me. As for the brooch, it is not for sale.
Not for sale? What might interest you in parting with it? What do you mean by not for sale? Fine, what do you want for it?
I am only interested in a particular list of items, all of them collectibles. I have a sneaking suspicion that a number of these can be found on your street of Wisteria Lane. If you bring me one of these items on this here list, I will trade it for Mrs. Davenport's brooch. Of course, there is the matter of the respective owners not knowing where the item went. I am tired of people selling me stuff then wanting it back later. While it is profitable, in the end, they always ask for it back at the same price they sold it to me. and that gets old fast.
I never said anything about Mrs. Davenport.
Mrs. Davenport has been attempting to buy this brooch back since her husband sold it to me. So I can only assume that old hag sent you to complete what she could not.
What can you tell me about Mr. Davenport?
Oh, let's just say that I suspect Rod is not as dead as most people around here have been led to believe. The Davenports weren't so poor as to need to sell me this brooch, much less the hurry that Rod seemed to be in.
And you know so much about the residents of Wisteria. How?
It is my business to know what is going on in Fairview as a whole. If I don't, my businesses suffer.
I'll get you something on that stupid list. Have the brooch ready.
My store is not going anywhere.
Well, we're closest to the eggs, so should we just collect it all? Like, well, does it matter if we collect it all? Let's just break into everyone's house and let that be that. Let's start with Edie. Let's go all the way towards the end. Oh shit, there's people at home. Okay, never mind. So, what else is there? The Fox household. They're home too. Mike's home too. What the fuck? Scavo. Damn it, why is everyone home? Okay, I guess I have to get it at night or something. Alright, so then I guess until then I'll just like... let's destroy Bree's garden. Actually, did I even check? Damn it. She doesn't even have a fucking garden! She talks about how her garden is beautiful and amazing. She doesn't even have a fucking garden! Or am I crazy? Like, am I looking in the wrong place? Like, I think Lynette's the only one with a garden, really. Stomp. Let's take these bitches out. Cool. For some reason that actually did stuff. Not quite sure why. I now have to go make friends with everyone. Okay, hold on, what else? Cleaning house, home improvement. Okay, well, I guess, I'll resume once I have everything that I need, really. Okay, cool. So everyone is going to sleep. Let's hit up Gabby first. Oh god, the kids are here. Oh dear, they saw me. Can I sneak? They're still awake? Why the fuck are they still awake? Why the fuck is everyone still awake? It's 10. Dude, do I seriously have to wait like 5 fucking years? Alright, let's wait 5 fucking years. Sneak in, thank you. Okay, so I already know where this item is. Because I've been here and done this quite a few times. Okay, so it's upstairs. Oh shit, the phone's going off. Will it continue to go off? Oh fuck, it is. Alright, time to go back downstairs and get the fuck out of the house. Actually, I don't need to do that if I just shut the fucking phone up. Come on, phone, shut the fuck up. Oh god. Oh, this is not a good time. I'm such a dodgy-ass person. Like, this is really, really shitty of me. Okay, the painting is right over here that we need to collect, or the autograph something. Signed lithograph. What am I accidentally gonna run into? There's bound to be something. Maybe there's nothing. Okay, we are done at the Foxes. So now where else can we go? Signed baseball card at the Scavos. So let's go ahead and do that. There's not a lot to collect, actually. Oh, actually, Edie's right next door, so let's just go to Edie's. Because she has, like, an autographed guitar or something. Okay, so this is gonna suck, but this remote, I'm gonna have to step on it and it's gonna turn on the stereo. Run, bitch, run. I don't see how you wouldn't wake up to that right away. Honestly, all this fucking shit just because Mrs. Davenport wants an heirloom brooch. Like, honestly. I don't know where her painting is, actually. Turn that shit off. I have a feeling it would be upstairs. That's what I'm thinking. Oh wait, I know where it is. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there it is. Like, I'm accidentally gonna- yeah, I'm gonna accidentally knock into these boxes. Oh fuck, I'm gonna turn on TV too. Okay.
Ready to claim its prey.
Then I'm gonna run into these boxes. Dude, how creepy am I? They're literally sleeping right there. Like, it's crazy. Like, that's creepy as fuck. Okay, time to leave. So here's the thing. I actually didn't even need to collect all of these, but just for, the sake of you guys, I'll show you where every single item is and where you can collect it. So we're now collecting an autographed baseball card. Yeah, signed baseball card. I hate that hush money isn't enough. Okay, the baseball card is in the twins' room, I think. Yeah. I think this one's actually the easiest to get. The kids aren't here. What the fuck? Where are the fucking kids? That's creepy. Go outside. Are Tom and Lynette even home? Yeah, Tom and Lynette are home. Where are the fucking kids?